The debate around assisted dying is highly sensitive and emotionally charged. MPs have been debating it today after a petition backed by Dame Esther Rantzen gathered more than 200,000 signatures. Sky's Sajid Chowdhury has met people on both sides of that debate, including those hoping for a change in the law to allow them to choose to end their own life.
The wait for a law on assisted dying is agonising, like many other things in Anne's life.
The top line is probably multiple sclerosis. Essentially, I'm housebound.
Anne wants a law that would allow doctors to someday help end her life.
If I get to the point where I can't accept and embrace it anymore, I would want to be at home with friends, probably with a glass or two, and a qualified person who is not being forced against their will to do this, but would administer an injection that I drift off, and within 5 minutes, that's it.
Even if there was a law here, it may not include someone like Anne. Campaigners want a law that allows doctors to end life for those who are terminally ill and mentally sound. But others say that is a slippery slope. They warn such laws can evolve to include people like Anne who aren't terminally ill but simply don't wish to live anymore. Paul Carroll is an author who researched assisted dying in countries where it is allowed.
It puts vulnerable people, elderly people in particular, into a position where an early exit, an unnatural exit, has become naturalised, basically. The whole idea of death is desensitised, and I think that could have terrible implications further down the road.
That will be for Parliament to decide.
And it is not lost on me why we're debating when the NHS is in such tatters, when social care is in a dire condition, and where civil society has had so much funding withdrawn.
Experts warn that between both sides of this debate is a messy grey area where potential harms exist.
We know that no assisted dying law can be 100% safe. What that means is there will be people who slip through the net. So an absolutely critical question for us as a society, as we're having this debate, is, first of all, what are these robust safeguards? And second, how safe is safe enough for us? What margin of error would we as a society allow?
That too is for Parliament to explore. And people like Anne are watching closely. It's a big responsibility for the country, a matter of life and death. Sajid Chowdhury, Sky News in Westminster.